Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. In this video, I'm making a resin rose with some Mixed Media Girl artist resin. And please watch all the way through to the very end if you would like to learn how to make this, as I should cover every single thing in this video. So for the first part here, I'm making the stems and some leaves. This is in a silicone mold, and I used 2 to 3 ounces for this to make 2 stems and 2 leaves. To make this green, I used some polycolor gold mica with some Alumilite ocean blue resin dye, and that makes this beautiful green. So I let this cure for around 6 hours, and then I demolded it and I rolled up the parts for the stem, and then I added the leaves onto there. And there's no adhesive here. The resin's still a tiny bit sticky, so when I roll it up and attached it, it sticks by itself. So I do not recommend doing this on plastic, but use a silicone mat or something similar. I'm in fact rolling this up on paper and that worked just fine. But when I tried to do it on plastic, it did not work. It stuck to the plastic too much. So I did put it on some plastic to cure, but do not try to roll it or um, cure it on the plastic. It will stick too much. So once those were done and curing even more, I went to work on the rose petals and using about 2 ounces of Mixed Media Girl Artist Resin again. I did enough petals to hopefully cover both roses. And I made two different reds with the same colors, just one of them had more than the other. So I used the Polycolor Red Mica and Alumilite Red Dye. And I made as many petals again as I thought would cover the two roses on a silicone mat. And unfortunately, I did put them a little bit too far together. As you can see, some of them kind of went together as they were curing. So again, I let that sit for about 6 hours until the resin was set and still a little bit sticky. And then I started to make the roses. So I took the first stem and I wrapped one of the smaller pieces around it, and then took some larger pieces and just kept wrapping around it um, in different spots on the rose. You don't want to obviously put the petals in the same spot. You want to kind of rotate it as you go. Now, for the ones that kind of had stuck together, I took some scissors and I tried to cut them apart. It worked somewhat, not as well as I would have liked, but it did work somewhat. And so I was able to use those as smaller petals. And basically, I'm not using anything again to adhere these. It's just the stickiness of the resin. And I'm just wrapping it around and pushing the petals together. And as I come up to the end of this one, I'm going to zoom in and slow down a little bit so you can hopefully see this a little bit closer and get a little more of an idea of how I do this. So I stick it on the bottom there, wrap it around, and I'm pressing on the bottom. I'm not pressing on the top. Now, unfortunately, the leaf fell off. So it didn't adhere well enough. I don't know that if that's because I didn't press it on well enough. That's just my suspicion. So I'll be reattaching it with some resin later, and next time I will press it on a little bit harder. And I wanted to show you guys how I set it to cure. So this is, I'm sure you can probably think of a better setup, but I took a paper towel roll, I set it in the middle of that, and I put some parchment paper on the top so it didn't stick to the paper towel roll. And here's how they look completely cured. I think they're gorgeous. I'll be doing more videos on this coming up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.